Hey up, and welcome to Manchester. It is Alder in the north again. Today, we've just got off class 390 001, and we're heading to Horwich Parkway to review the class 331s with Northern. So, let's get to platforms 13 and 14, and let's try and get this review done. We'll use these stairs rather than go for the main travelator, because why not? I kid you not, climbing up the stairs with a suitcase is very difficult, especially when it's steep. Yes, I'm carrying a suitcase while recording this. It's not fun.
You'll see a tour of Manchester's main station in my Piccadilly review later on. However, platforms 13 and 14 are through platforms and are used for services which go through Manchester Piccadilly but do not terminate. It's a small concourse with a waiting area, a coaster, some toilets, and nothing much else, and a travelator to the main platforms. And then you go down these stairs and you end up on platforms 13 and 14. Through here you could get a train to Manchester Airport, to Yorkshire, to Scotland, or to Blackpool North to Pressing. There are a few other services which are on here as well.
May I tell you something of this? I do miss when the 185 used to do this route like 7 years ago. The lovely trains. However, we're here to do a 331 with you.
On the western side of platform 13 you get a lovely view of a dated entrance to Manchester Piccadilly. On the eastern side you get lovely spots for train spotting.
If you'd missed this, our next room, which I could have reviewed, which is the 1330, here, to Blackpool North, has been cancelled. So, fortunately, we'll get the A1.
Manchester Oxford Road, Deansgate, Salford Crescent, Bolton, Horwich Parkway, Shoreditch,
As a posh southerner I am, I did forget that Manchester Piccadilly has like a red line system in which you can't stand there when there's not a train. To be honest, I see it as pointless anyway because, well, it basically does not help with congestion on an already busy platform. But I would have followed the rule anyway if I had known about it, or remembered it really. Anyway, here's our train, 331031.
Very fast acceleration, I'll tell you that. Let's get on. It's my second time on one. First time I didn't actually do YouTube. Oh, sit down there. Get my seat there, this thing. Alright, we're on board. It's class 331. Very smart interior if you ask me. Hey! There goes a 319 or a 769. Can't tell. 319. Let's go and get a seat and do a quick starter review. Alright, here's the seat. Padding is alright if you ask me. It's not awful. It consists of armrests, a very, very sturdy table.
Is it worse than this?
Legroom is actually really good if you ask me. I am around 5'6", 5'8", but still, there's a plug socket between the seats. Not bad for a train in the north if you ask me. Otherwise, interiors, there are these colour PIS screens which give lots of information. There is no luggage racks, unfortunately. But apart from that, it's a decent train. It's very decent. I like it. And here we are at our next stop of Manchester Oxford Road. Good feature about these trains is that they are completely walk-through. So you can go from carriages 1 to 3 through, and you can also go from carriages 4 to 6 through. Unfortunately, there are no end gangways, so you can't go between carriages 1 and 6. And when we come to our last stop in Greater Manchester, unless you count Salford, of Deansgate, or Deansgate Cattlefield metro stop.
It's Deansgate is your next stop.
Let's go for a wander around the train and see where it is. Walk through carriages, as you see. There's an accessible area. Very nice train in general.
Conveniently for some, Northern does provide Wi-Fi on board all of their trains. All you need to do is log in with your email and you should be online. Me personally though, I do prefer to just use mobile data unless it's actually good Wi-Fi like on Southeastern. One thing I do like about these PIS screens, this was taken on my next journey by the way, is something similar to the Victoria and Jubilee lines on the London Underground, in which they say what side your stop will be on. Right, time for some history on the Class 331, the class of train we are currently travelling on and reviewing. Nicknamed the Civity, they were built by CAF in Spain between 2017 and 2020, alongside the diesel version for Class 195. They are currently only operated by Northern. 31 3-car sets, nicknamed the 331-0, the unit we are currently on, were built, and 12 4-car sets, nicknamed the Dash 1. Their top speed is 100 miles an hour or 160 kilometers per hour. They replaced the Class 321 and 322 as well as the Class 319 on this route. The 321 and 322 were mainly in the northeast, around Yorkshire I assume. I'm not a northerner, so I don't know. They are famous in the transport community for their fast acceleration of 1.3 meters per second squared and their amazing sound when accelerating. To be honest, I'm not one to care much about sounds. I care more about accessibility and comfort. A 331-1 unit, 331-111, was the first ever train to be built at CAF's Llanwern, I assume that's how you pronounce it, factory in Newport in South Wales.
Leaving Bolton, and our next and final stop for review is Horwich Parkway, known for its amazing Middlebrook retail park. The gangway where all the doors are, I must admit, are quite wide, which means it is easy to get on and off when it is busy and commuting, which is quite an improvement if you compare it to the old Pacers, which used to do this route. I have awful memories of those.
While the scenery isn't as amazing as it is on some other routes in the UK, it is certainly lovely, and I will let you look at it with some music over a background, because otherwise the sound will just be boring. Anyway, let's take a look at some beautiful scenery.
And as we pull into Horwich, I would like to give my final thoughts about the Class 331 electric multiple units built by CAF, known as the Civities. They are fast trains, very fast. They're good for commuting and regional. The stability is not perfect, but it's better from the 195s, and it's certainly better from the Pacers. It's a massive step up from the Pacers. It's an impressive unit. I really like them, and I think Northern have done a good job for once. Yes, and I emphasise that for once. I probably rate these trains probably a 7.5 out of 10 if you ask me. Thanks for watching this Class 331 review. I hope to see you in the next video. Alder in the north, west for once, rather than southeast, out. Oh, blimey, it's windy. And welcome to Horwich. So welcome.